Okay, before we get started on today's video, I just want to check on the stats of my YouTube channel because we're getting so close to 100,000 followers. Alright, this little thumb down motion, the little refresh, I've been doing that a lot lately. Currently right now we have 98,031 people following us. That's less than 2,000 more to go, and we're at 100K. I would have never imagined 3 years ago that there'd be 100,000 people out there in this world that would believe in me and what I do and the message that I share. Oh, guys, it makes it so worth it to produce these videos for you guys just about every day. I feel honored every time people show up. I feel honored every time I see someone press play on my video. And I feel honored that we get the chance to do this for a living. So I want to thank all of you guys for that. I've also come to learn that sometimes I'm just my dog's cameraman. I'm just the guy that edits his videos, because I know some of you are just here for the dog. Okay, I have accepted that by now. I also want to thank a sponsor that's been with our channel for a very long time, and that's our friends at Jackery. They make these little lithium-ion portable batteries with pure sine wave inverters inside to keep all your delicate electronics safe when they're charging. This is the small battery that they have. They also make one twice the size of this one and one twice the size of that one. So they got the Jackery 240, the Jackery 500, and the big Jackery 1000. The reason why I'm bringing this up today is because Jackery wants to give away a Jackery 1000 and two 100-watt solar panels that you can connect to that Jackery 1000 to start off your van life journey with something very simple and easy to use. All you gotta do is plug this in to solar or the wall to charge it, and when you want to turn on the power plug, you just push the button. Or turn on the USBs, you push the button. It's got the screen display on the front here to show you everything that you're going to need, including how much power is coming in and going out of the battery when you have something plugged in. So we're going to be giving away that entire solar package to one of you on our 100K video. Wow, you guys. Hold on, let me check this again, see if we've got any bigger. Oh, one more. Now we're at 98,032. All right, you guys, I'm done talking. Enjoy today's video. It's a crazy one. $1 gets you 6.3 liters. Yeah. So, I really didn't need water, but anytime I get to see one of these water places, I always stop. We got two 27-liter jugs of water in the van, and only one of them needed 12 liters. I do this all the time because if you always just top up on a regular, you're always going to be full anytime you may need water in a place where you're like, I wish I would have filled up last time. Anytime I see a little spot like this in a town where it's like a coin-operated water thing, always make a pit stop. Today, 12 liters cost me $2. I got no idea where we are. We left Saskatoon, Saskatchewan this morning, and I decided because the weather was okay that we would hit some back farm roads. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna go grab my phone and try to find our way back to a regular, normal highway. Because when I was looking for directions on how to get to Calgary, Alberta, it pointed me down some road. I pointed my nose down and I'm like, I am not driving down here. I don't know how far it's gonna be like this. So we're gonna try to find a regular highway. Oh yeah, I feel way better about this highway than the one that I was on. When I originally set out this morning, my destination point was going to be Dinosaur Provincial Park in Alberta. When I mapped it out on Google Maps, I was like, let's avoid all highways and take nothing but backside country roads. And then we got into the snow, so I'm like, forget it, let's hit the main highway, and it took us back into more snow here in Medicine Hat, Alberta. And I got to learn today that these guys drive just as bad as we do in Vancouver on their first snowfall. There's a ton of people sliding down this hill. Heck no. As a boy from British Columbia, I am highly amused at this because technically this snow is not very deep. It's only up to like this knuckle, so it's about that deep. Everybody out here always makes fun of us BC people. I don't know, a lot of people here seem to be turning around because they don't want to attempt a hill in this much snow. Like literally, it goes up to this knuckle, you guys, this much. So for everybody out here that always seems to pick on us BC people because we don't know how to drive in the snow, seems like you guys don't know how to drive in the snow either. People are going up the hill, people are backing down the hill. Okay, Saskatchewan, Alberta, all you guys can stop picking on us BC people right quick. Don't get me wrong, I am not about to attempt that hill. Heck no. But I'm just highly amused at what's going down here. What's everybody doing out there? What are you yelling at? Hey? What are you barking at? It's been about a half an hour and that hill is not getting any better. They're all bogged up way at the top. But that's the good thing about being at home is that I am honestly, I'm done. I'm done. What do you say, bud? You done? What a mess up there. Look at them all, people trying to turn around and get back down. Oh yeah, even the trucks up there are turning around. Oh, I just heard a crash up there. Oh, that hill is not doing very good. There's no more cars coming down. The cops probably have it shut off on the top. And these guys here are being turned around and, oh, it's the end of that hill. Looks like the cops have it blocked down there too. There's all the cars waiting to get up the hill. And it looks like the heavy duty plows are here, which means I might be able to get up that hill after all. Hey, what is that, bud? Who's this, Chris? Hey, what is all this stuff, buddy? I guess now is as good a time as any to try this out. This is it. I'm officially tapping out. We have been on the road this morning since 7:30, and what time is it now? 3:59 p.m., 4 p.m. That's a long day. And this drive should have only been 4.5 hours. It took a lot longer. Going through a lot of those prairie areas, because obviously my camera's not running the whole time, there was a lot of trucks that had gone down off the side of the road, had gone up into the wheat fields and drove up the wheat fields and came back up on the highway in front of me. So I was a little bit white-knuckled a lot of those areas, and some of those areas didn't look so bad, but then you could see all these like vehicles that had gone off the road and then back on when I was like way back in the farm area. And then when I got to town here, it was pretty cool to see that not only us Vancouverites suffer when it is wet, heavy snow, and that's what a majority of this was here today, was wet and heavy, and everybody was like all over the place. This is a moment I am very stoked that I have a dry air heater, because I remember in these temperatures last year, it's like -9 or something like that right now. It takes like a half an hour to heat your van up. 15 minutes to get it to a normal temperature. But now it just gets it warm and it stays cozy. Like, you totally forget that it's that cold outside. Where when I was running my Wave 3, you always kind of knew it was cold outside because it always had a tiny little bit of a chill. I couldn't explain it. It was warm, but it was that tiny bit of a chill. I didn't notice that the Wave 3 was a bit of a wet heat source, because it's like 100% drier than the buddy heater that I used to have. But now that I've got this one, you start to feel how wet the other one actually was, a tiny bit on the moist side. So yeah, anyway, I'm outside talking. I don't know why. This is home, our nice home sweet home. There is another Mercedes parked over there. We're gonna park right here tonight. Ooh. Getting everything ready for the winter weather coming. I took my tire chains out of the rooftop carrier, put them up front there. I grabbed my cheapy little boots here I got from Canadian Tire, because it's gonna be, well, that's coming. Heater. Let's crank this baby to 35, get this van nice and warm super fast. You got her, baby. Ooh-wee. That is some cold wind. I like seeing my van like this. I don't know why, it's like dirty, kind of lived in. Hold on, let me take a picture of that. Hi, Cruzy. He's like, what's going on out there, Dad? All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I am definitely gonna, ooh, that looks nice. And maybe a cozy shack pudding. As much as I had a bad day driving, I don't like these weather conditions. It's kind of exciting. I am not a huge fan of winter weather. I don't like it because this is my house. So every time the van gets a little bit squirrely, I just like, my home, my home, my home, my home. It's a different feeling. So for those who don't live in a van, you may not know the feeling it is when it kind of goes a little bit squirrely, because anytime a vehicle of mine in the past ever got a bit squirrely, I never cared. It was just my car. But now that it's my home, like, everything is at stake. So when someone's getting a little bit too close to your butt, you're like, no, 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 no. You tend to be a little bit more careful. So today, I made a mistake. This manual here for my chains. As I'm outside trying to fidget with it, after the long, stressful drive I had today, which took way too long, my hands were freezing cold. I was annoyed, and I was like, let's throw some chains on. So I pulled the chains out and I attempted to put the chains on. And as my frustration built, I remember Rainer and Madison right there telling me when I was over there in the nice warm weather on their property, saying, Chrome, now is a good time to put your chains on for the first time. Now is a good time for you to learn how to put them on instead of doing it in that scenario where you need it and it's cold and you're frustrated and or parts some are dangerous. And I'm out there today going, I should have listened to them because I didn't get it on. I got frustrated. I'm like, I give up. Just give up. My hands were just like, ah. So I think I'm going to take a day when it's not so windy outside and I'm somewhere that I can actually play around. But it's cool. These instructions are like plastic. So when this gets wet, it's all good. It's no big deal. It's not paper. But it doesn't look overly complicated. I just, yeah, don't, if you buy something like this, take advice from people like that who travel in the winter, who love traveling in the winter. Put your tire chains on in the summer multiple times. So when a scenario like that, I could have had them all both popped on in like a couple minutes, but I spent 7 minutes trying to fidget with one, and I only got it like a quarter or half of the way put on. Bad idea. Okay, guys, I gotta make some food. Cruzy's doing my dishes. You guys ever had these? The Cozy Shack tapioca puddings? Ooh. So good. Want to say bye to everybody? Is it bedtime? We're gonna say goodbye, good night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for another adventure. My brain is exhausted today. As soon as I lied down here and turned on a little bit of TV, my brain was like, we're done. And it's only 7 o'clock at night. I went through a lot today, and I don't know if you guys know what that feels like to be mentally drained and not physically drained. It's the worst. I'd rather be physically tired than mentally tired. But anyway, guys, not every day in your van life is going to be amazing. Not every day of your travel is going to be amazing. Things happen, hiccups happen, and you do end up in driving situations sometimes that you don't feel good about. Like today, I didn't feel good about driving in the snow. I don't like driving and not being able to see the lines on the road. I don't like blowing snow. I don't like it when people pass me and all the blowing snow from behind it gives you a full, complete whiteout. I don't like it. So anyway, I also don't like that we're like in the middle of and at the far side of another province, and we still have to cross through one snowy province and then cross through the mountains in BC to get back to the no snow winter in Vancouver. So my plan, I think, is to really buckle down on kilometers if we can get some good weather and just make our way back to the city, hopefully in a week or something like that. But anyway, guys, we're going to bed. See you tomorrow. Well, that's the end of another video. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hit that subscribe button and come back tomorrow for more of our van life journeys as we travel back through the prairies, through Alberta, and into the mountains in BC. And I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be more snow. See you guys tomorrow.